Welcome back to another episode, GMAK, the Boiler Man. Man, content. Here we are once again, man. We're in the laboratory. We're cooking it up for you guys, man. We're trying to bring you really top-notch content. I actually just ordered another camera, so hopefully my beautiful face will come in even more clear. This camera's I've had it for 4 years. It's been abused, it's been used, but I might do it, set up a couple of different visuals. You know, we're gonna add a little bit of layers to this thing for you so you can enjoy it. You know what I mean? With that being said, man, we appreciate you guys being here today. If you haven't been here before, if you haven't watched our videos before, and this is your first one, welcome to the channel, man. We lay it all on the line. We're very honest. We're very true. And honestly, I don't take pluck off the internet. I have lists of ideas and things, not only things that you guys have shared with me, but things I have on my own brain that I've learned in business, as I learned in the blue collar space, from construction to plumbing to service work. And that's all I share. I share everything right off the chest. I'm not coming here with facts and figures, so you can definitely not quote me on everything I say. And if you have a question about something I'm saying, or you want to debate something I'm saying, by all means, man, leave a comment. This is what it's all about. This is a free market environment, free speech environment. I'm not here to on anything anybody has to say. Plenty of people have come on here and given me their personal opinions on some of the stuff I've shared, and we can have that debate, man. I'm all about it. That's what makes this fun. This is supposed to be an enjoyable experience, and while you watch it, you're supposed to enjoy this. So if you're traveling in your car or at the gym or you're sitting on your couch, doesn't really make a difference. We're happy that you're here. Now, if you are here for the first time, we'd appreciate it, man. If you smash that subscribe button, man, hit it. You know, follow us, share your opinions, enjoy the experience with us, because we've really been ramping up, you know, our content on here. We're really trying to do a top-notch job in bringing you kind of the real you know, not the numbers and facts and all the nonsense that I was talking about before, but really just giving you the ground, the on-the-ground feel of not only business ownership, but blue-collar ownership, blue-collar living, because I've been in the trenches since I was 17 years old. I'm now 42, so do the math on that. I've been out here for a long time between building houses, plumbing, like burner work, service work, so mechanical stuff. I pretty much done it all, a lot of electrical as well. And so that's when I come to you. I just come to you real, I come to you raw, and I try to bring to you, you know, everything I've kind of gone through, and that's what this channel is all about. So if you haven't already, man, smash that like button too, man. Why not? Help the algorithm, push our videos up. All we're trying to do is bring you great content and share our time. I take time out of my day that I could be building my business or, you know, being out in the field, but I choose to be here and sharing my knowledge and sharing my experience with you. You can say, wow, big deal. But you know what? These videos take time, editing takes time, and posting takes time. Everything takes time. So we put a lot of our heart and soul into this. We hope you enjoy it, and we're happy to be here sharing it with you. So today's episode, I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about preparation. I did a short video on this just a little bit earlier as I was doing a home project. And yes, when I'm home, I actually do some work that is not business related. In this case, I was, you know, filling some gaps that I needed on my foundation. And as I was doing this work, you know, it really hit me, because it took me probably about 2 hours to prep everything. So I was, you know, scraping everything down. I was cleaning up the surface. I put some painter's tape down because I knew I was going to caulk this area. I didn't want overflow into my driveway. And it really takes so much time to do prep work, right? Laying things out, cleaning things up properly, making sure that the surface is ready or whatever it is that you're working on. I'll talk about specifically what I was working on, and then I'm going to make the parallel to life and business and how it pertains. So I'm prepping and I'm doing all this and as I finished my prep work after a couple hours, and all that I had left was to caulk in the gaps. It was like a filler, self-leveling, because what basically, like, there was like a crack going around my driveway where it met my foundation, and water, every time it rained, water would just pour into my basement coming through that crack. So I need to clean all that out, and I need to prep it, and I need to fill it in with like a cement sealer, basically, just to keep the water out, right? So not to talk about that project, that's not what this is about, but what it is about is the epiphany I had while I was prepping And I realized that the parallel to life is anything that you do, whether it be in business, whether it be personal, whether it be anything, is the preparation that goes into the day-to-days, how important it is, how impactful it's going to be, and how much easier it is to accomplish your goal when you're willing to go through the preparation that it takes to get there. And a lot of people miss this. I missed it for a long time. Even when I was doing small projects, I was always in a rush. I was always hurry. I wanted to see the finished product. I wanted to be done with the project. I didn't want to go through what it takes to kind of really get these things going. And the older I've gotten and the more patient I've gotten, the more I've realized how important all of that is to my growth, that I really started being a little bit more conscientious of how I was preparing before I was going into something. So whether that be meetings, right? I want to have some preparation. You don't want to go in cold to a meeting and just speak and blurt shit out, right? I want to be prepared. So when I'm prepared and I show up for my team, it portrays itself in a way that they can hear me clear, clean, and concise, and we really get to the bottom of whatever it is that we're talking about. You know, it's no different in your marriage, no different in anything. Anytime you prepare properly and you set yourself up for victory. And when you don't prepare, you set yourself up for failure. And these are pretty obvious things to me, but it passed me by so many times, you know, in the years growing up. And I'm hoping that you get this video now. Maybe you're 20 something years old, maybe you're 18 years old, maybe you're 16 years old, maybe you're 15 years old. I don't know how old you are when you're watching this, but how important it is to really take the time, set yourself up right, set yourself up for victory by preparing in a proper way. So this particular job, yes, it was painstaking. It took me a long time. I was on my hands and knees. But when the job is done and everything comes out nice and clear and clean cut, and there's no overflow and there's no issues, I walk away happier. I walk away feeling fulfilled. And the job is also done right. So now I won't have water pouring in my basement. Are you seeing where I'm going with all this, man? Preparation, man. Your business is no different. How do you prepare for jobs? How do you prepare materials? How do you prepare anything for a job? I can tell you in my business, on days that we don't go into thorough preparation, which has happened, guys will get to the job and they don't have everything they need. So guess what? I'm in New York City, man. You find a parking spot. You go in, you're doing the job. Now you got to run to a supply house. You know how long it took to get that parking spot to begin with? Could have taken you a half hour. So now you got to leave that spot, go to the supply house, come back, try to find parking again. I mean, we're talking about, if I'm prepared properly, I could save probably somewhere in the range of 2 to 3 hours on traveling back and forth, getting more material. See where I'm going with this? At the end of the day, that preparation is so important. I also come from a place of having fail-safes. What do I mean by fail-safe? In this particular example that I just gave you, I would buy extra. If I know I need 2 elbows, I order 4 elbows. What's going to happen with that material? It's never material that I don't use. If you're a plumber or you're a contractor, it's the same thing with buying 2x4s. Are you going to buy just the right amount of studs that you think you need, or are you going to overbuy? What's going to happen if you don't use the ones that you ordered? If you're really keeping it tight in terms of your cash flow, then you can take those back to the supply house. I don't suggest it. You're probably going to use them somewhere else, but you could, right? Then at the same time, you're at the job and you have everything you need. Because how many times, and this is going to my construction life, we pulled the middle stud out and the thing's twisted up and then you can't use it anyway, so you need to have an extra. So stop ordering to the T, because there's always going to be something else you're going to need. There's always some kind of unforeseen thing that you can't, you're not going to come up with mentally. I always over order, but I make sure that I have everything I need and then some. I don't care if there are parts I order you don't need. Throw them on the van. We're going to use them some point. Now, I'm not at a point where I want to waste a bunch of money, but time and material and all those things are the utmost of importance. So again, back to preparation. If I prepare properly, we win properly. If I prepare properly, my guys don't have to make themselves crazy. If we all prepare properly, we win across the board. And this goes for your life as well. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Stop slacking in your preparation, man. It is the most important thing you can do, and I promise you results in the end. Anyway, guys, I hope you got something from this. This was a little bit more of a shorter one, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Take the time, prepare properly, have a little patience. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. There's no need to rush. Everything that you need is right in front of you. I have the faith that you will get it done properly. when you do this, you will win in the end. I promise you. So appreciate you guys being here, man. If you got something from this video, if you want to have a little back and forth, like I say on every other video, drop a comment below. Let's discuss it. Debates are a good thing. Debates are healthy. It's a free speech platform. At least mine is. And I'm willing to have that back and forth banter. Nothing teaches me more than learning from others. So hopefully as you're learning from me, if you have something I don't speak about or something you feel I'm missing, drop a comment, man. Let's talk about it. I'm good with it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys again, man. If you made it this far and you haven't hit the like button again, smash the like button, man. Push that algorithm up. Help us out. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you taking your time out of your day. We love you. We see you. We hope you're building that big business. Have an amazing day. Peace.